Hello, please like, share, and subscribe the channel Learning Academy. Hello, and welcome to the Learning Academy. There are some students who are confused, worried on the exam day. So, this lesson is just for you. Yes, I am talking to you. This lesson is for you. Today, we will be discussing the important tips, the tips on the day of the IELTS exam. These tips are for both general training and academic test. So, IELTS exam, right? The most important day of your life. The day of IELTS exam is finally here. So, what you have been waiting for? Be prepared for your IELTS exam by making sure you know exactly what will happen on the test day. This means that you must do practice, practice, and practice. So, the first tip is sleep and eat well. The IELTS test is long. It takes 2 hours and 40 minutes to do the listening, reading, and writing test. There is no break. Please note that there will be no break between the test. Make sure you are well rested and have eaten in order to keep your concentration during your test. The second tip is clothes. Wear comfortable clothing. You are not marked on your appearance for any part of the test. So, wear something that makes you comfortable and that gives you confidence. Now, the next tip is drink. You can take a drink into the exam room as long it is in the transparent bottle. So please make sure you use a transparent bottle. Otherwise, it will not be allowed. The next tip is arrive early. Make sure you know how long it takes you to get to your IELTS test center and exactly where your test will be held. Don't be late or you will not be allowed to enter the exam room. You will need to check in, so make sure you arrive with plenty of time to spare. The next thing is the toilet. The listening, reading, and writing tasks take 2 hours and 40 minutes. There is no break, so make sure you go to the toilet before you enter the exam room. If you need the toilet during the test, put your hand up and the invigilator will let you go. But you will lose valuable time by doing this and it could affect your score. The next tip is no cell phones are allowed. You will not be allowed to take your phone or any other electronic items into the test room. The next thing is pen, pencil, and eraser. You should take at least 2 pencils and 1 pen, just in case one of them stops working. You should also take an eraser as well. You cannot take a dictionary. Please note, or any extra paper into the test room. For your speaking test, you can take nothing into the room except your ID. And as far as the ID is concerned, check with your test center exactly what ID you need to take with you. Don't forget it. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to enter into the room. The next instruction is listen to the instructions. Always listen carefully to all the instructions given before your test starts. And the second tip is, and the most important tip is the time. And the time is valuable and the time is money. There will be a clock in the exam room. You cannot take a watch into your wrist. Make sure you know where it is before your test starts. So you can keep checking it in your reading and writing test. You cannot take your watch into the exam room. So the next tip is focus and be calm. Relax. It is just an exam. Make sure you go into your test with a clear aim and an understanding of the techniques you need to use. Be calm and confident all the time. Relax. And the second important thing is that you do not cheat. This is an international test, and cheating or copying is not allowed anyway. So, the next thing is you are not allowed to use any form of learning aid in your test, which means that the dictionary is not allowed or any such thing that can help you during the IELTS test. Also, don't take the test paper home. You are not allowed to take any part of the question paper home with you. Don't continue writing after the invigilator tells you to stop. If you continue writing even one word or one sentence, you could have your whole test invalidated. So, that is all for now. In the lesson, we will be discussing the tips during your IELTS test in the next lesson. So, I will see you in the next lesson. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel Learning Academy. Bye bye.